Welcome to my Chanel. Jack the Ripper, the Phantom of London. London, 1888. The fog was thick, the streets were dim, and fear lingered in every corner of Whitechapel. It was the time when one name would strike terror across England: Jack the Ripper. Between August and November 1888, 5 women were brutally murdered in Whitechapel. Their names were Marion Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. All of them were poor, living on the streets, and working as prostitutes to survive. The murders were shocking not only because of their brutality, but also their precision. The killer cut the victims' throats, her abdomen was cut open, with part of her internal organs draped over her left shoulder and another part over her right. This led investigators to believe the murderer might be a doctor or a butcher. Then came the infamous letter addressed to the Central News Agency, signed Jack the Ripper. "I am down on whores and I shan't quit ripping them till I do get buckled," the letter read. From that moment, the world finally had a name for its nightmare. The police flooded the streets, citizens formed vigilante groups, and newspapers spread panic daily. Yet despite hundreds of suspects and thousands of interviews, the killer remained a ghost. Every night, the women of Whitechapel walked in fear, never knowing who would be next. Over the years, more than 100 suspects were named, from doctors and artists to members of the royal family. But no theory was ever proven, and the mystery only deepened with time. On November 9, 1888, Mary Jane Kelly was found dead in her room, mutilated beyond recognition. It was the Ripper's most horrific crime, and also his last. After that, the murders suddenly stopped, as if the killer had vanished into thin air. To this day, no one knows who Jack the Ripper truly was. Over a century later, his legend still haunts books, films, and nightmares. If there's any case you want me to dig into next, drop it in the comments. Thanks you.